Hi guys, so today I want to talk a little bit about pet play. Hence why I'm wearing these cat ears and this collar. I always wear the collar, but it's got a bunch of different tags on it and stuff. Love it. Yes, so pet play. Before I had a video, BDSM 101, kind of went through the basics of BDSM. Everything from submissives, dominance, sadomasochism, explain different things, safe words, blah blah blah. Today we're just going to focus on pet play and discuss that and what it is. So basically, pet play is a niche within BDSM where individuals like to behave inhumanly as a pet. And it doesn't always have to mean that you're wearing cat ears. Like, there are definitely people in pet play who just will be human but be on all fours, signifying that they are on a level lower than human. The overall idea behind pet play for a dominant or a master or a mistress or whatever is that you want to control someone not as a human but to take them a level below a human and treat them as an animal, and it's degrading, and the idea is that by taking them down to that level it's heightening submission in a sense. But yeah, at the end of the day, are basically pretending to be an animal on the floor. And for some people, it's sexually arousing. The concept of being treated like an animal or being taken around a leash or collar, for a lot of people, that's a huge turn on. For me personally, the reason with the cat is that I'm always associated with being a cat. When I first came into the BDSM scene, at least here in America, there wasn't really any. I mean, there was obviously pet play and there was puppy play, but there wasn't really any kitten play. So I created a website, www.kittenplay.net, for all your kittens out there. It has a lot of information on resources on specifically being a kitten. So yeah, you can be a puppy, it means you want to be treated like a dog, a lot of barking, some tags. A lot of boys get into, especially people into leather, love their puppy play. It's a really big thing for them. You can be a kitten, obviously, doing all the kitten stuff, eating out of bowls on the floor, being trained. You can be a pony, like a lot of people are really into pony play. I would love to be into pony play, except it's really expensive. The gear to be a pony, getting the hooves for your legs, and getting the bridle sort of a bit, and then the ears and the mane and the tail, that's kind of hard. But yes, there's different kinds. I mean, the puppy, the kitty, and the pony are basics, but as anything, you have foxes and all sorts of things. If you can think of it, you can do it. That's a fabulous thing about fetish and BDSM in general. Yes. So, beyond that, we'll talk a little bit about tails here. If you're a cat and you have ears, you probably want to have tail too. In BDSM, to mix this up a bit, a lot of players will actually use an anal plug, so it's basically a tail, but on the end is a butt plug, and you insert it in your arse. True story. And the idea behind that is it's bringing penetration into it, it's bringing control into it. A lot of masters and mistresses will sort of demand that their pets wear these tails a certain amount of time. And for people who do pony play, a huge part of it, I hope you don't love your hair, a really big part of it, for really dedicated pony players, oftentimes they'll grow out their hair, and I have seen this, cut their hair off, take the hair, and actually make a tail from their own human hair. And so it's sort of, and the same with a mane, they'll cut off and sort of attach it to thing like a mane, and that's a very big deal for them. With ponies, there's a lot of activities in pet play that you don't find elsewhere in BDSM, that are inclusive of different players. For example, fox hunts. We actually host these here at our house. We have 5 acres of beautiful land, and we have people running around playing on it. You can be nude or whatever, it's great fun. But with the fox hunts, what we do is we have one person, usually a girl, we dress her up as a fox, and we put her in a cage like a puppy crate, and we have one guy as a pocket watch, and he does a timer, and then when the time goes, she's released into the woods. And then the rest of the girls are dressed up like hounds, and then some of the girls behind that are dressed up like ponies, and their masters are controlling ponies. And just like a real fox hunt kind you get in England, after a certain set time, the hound girls are released off fox, so you chase after this fox girl in the woods. Whoever is able to catch her and bring her back first wins the race. But it's inclusive for different kinds of people, for ponies and puppies. We even have kitties in on it. It's quite fun. So yeah, there's lots of different things you can do within pet play. It's not nearly as limiting as I think a lot of people imagine it to be. And yeah, to be honest, there's a difference between a submissive, being a slave, and a pet. Personally, I'm okay with being a pet because it doesn't come with nearly the amount of responsibilities. You know, a pet is kind of free of responsibility like a submissive, but pets don't have to give back in that same sort of way. It's hard to explain. You're a pet and you're just laying around, well, you know, you're a pet. You're getting looked after like submissive, but the rules don't really apply. It's different. Of course, you will find people with submissives and kitties, submissive kitties, and slave girls who also have cats. So yes, a friend of mine, once upon a time, or way back when, Marquis de Valmont, once very wisely told me, he said, "You're not a slave, you're a pet." And I say, yes, I actually am. Yes, it's true. So yes, that's pet play. I hope that covers it a bit. A couple of other things is that in pet play, restriction of the hands. You often see people wearing mitts, so they can't move, so over all fours, you know. Obviously people will be naked, often on all fours, as well as the tail and the ears. Again, as I said before, you don't have to have the tail and the ears, not necessary. But yeah, overall I think it's a fun thing. I have a couple of videos that were deleted of me doing some kitten play, more for educational purposes, but people get a little riled up even if there's no nudity involved. So again, this video, as I stated in my video, is educational purposes only. So if you're into pet play, if you're curious about it, you know, I would say don't be ashamed. It's just sexual fetish. Everyone has different fetishes. It's part of being human. Oh my god, you know, it's perfectly normal. And if you're interested in it, you know, check out the website again, www.kittenplay.net. And if you're on FetLife, there are a couple of pet play groups that you can join. On DeviantArt, there's a pet play group if you want to look up images. Yeah, it's good fun. If you want to look at pet play images, I have some on Tumblr. You can follow me on Little Skylark. So I hope that helps. Enjoy yourself, whether you're a kitty, a puppy, or a pony. And have a great day. I hope this helped out.